Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the year 2024 and just how big of a year it was for The Walking Dead. So practically we're just going to be recapping last year within the Walking Dead universe and talking about just how awesome of a year it was, because it was a really big year. And we got to see the return of Rick Grimes. Obviously, that's the biggest one. And then also we got to see the return of Carol in Daryl Dixon season 2. So it was a pretty big year, to be honest, for The Walking Dead. It was the biggest year in a long time, for me anyway. Getting to see Rick again was incredible, man. So that's where we're going to start off in this video. We're going to start off with The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. It came out in February of 2024, I believe. And yeah, I mean, The Ones Who Live was a very awesome show. I've rewatched it multiple times now, and every single time I rewatch it, it still blows me away because it's just so awesome seeing Rick back. It's so incredible. And I've wanted to see Rick in The Walking Dead again for so many years, ever since 2018 when he left. And it's been so long, and to finally have Rick back, it's just incredible. It really is. It's so awesome to see him back, to see Andrew Lincoln back as Rick Grimes. It's just incredible. And on top of that, the budget and the quality and everything, it's just such a great show. And 2024 was a huge year for the Walking Dead fans because we got to see Rick come back, and that by itself was incredible. But not only did we just get to see Rick come back and be himself again, right? We got to see this incredible show with all these other awesome characters like Jadis and Pearl Thorne and, you know, General Beale and, others as well, like Nat. We got to meet new characters, and it was incredible, man, honestly. The Ones Who Live was a very spectacular show. Especially that first episode, man. That first episode was just so special. That will always be one of my all-time favorite Walking Dead episodes ever. I mean, just that anticipation, that hype, that, scene with Rick in the woods, where he cuts his hand off and everything. I mean, that's just some of the best stuff The Walking Dead has ever done, in my opinion. The intensity, the acting, just everything. It was so awesome. And just the way the episode was played out. I mean, honestly, the way it was structured was just so beautiful. I honestly think The Ones Who Live episode 1 is probably a top 10 all-time Walking Dead episode, in my opinion. I really believe that with my whole heart, man. I think that was just so incredible. Like the way Andrew Lincoln narrated the episode, you know what I mean? It was so incredible. His voice is just awesome, and Rick always had such a great leadership voice, right? He just had that voice where anytime he says anything, everyone kind of stops what they're doing and pays attention. And just being able to hear him again like that and talk about his struggles and talk about his mental health struggles and how he wanted to give up and everything like that, right? I mean, it was just honestly really sad. It was really sad to see that. And to see him so beat down and broken, it was really sad. But we saw him become himself again. And that was because of Michonne, right? We saw him become the old Rick Grimes that everyone knows and loves. And that was really incredible to see, and it was really just because of Michonne. She saved him. She saved his life, man, because Rick was pretty much just going to end up going out on some stupid mission and dying for the CRM probably, you know what I mean? And instead of that, he got to defeat the CRM with Michonne, go back home, and obviously reunite with his kids. And in the end, it's all about family. It's like that in real life, and obviously in this show, it's like that too. The Walking Dead has always been about family. And, that's why this channel's name is TWD Family, because we're all a family. Everybody that's here with me, that subscribe to the channel, everybody that follows me, everybody that, cares enough to show support to the videos and everything. You guys are the best. TWD Family is the best family forever, so it's like that. We support each other, and this show was incredible. And seeing Rick Grimes again back in action with Michonne and some of the new characters we met, it's going to always be something we look back on and remember. This was a really special time, getting to see Rick again. Like, just that by itself was so cool. But then you mix that in with this super high budget and this super high quality and the good writing and everything. Some people are going to say, oh, I think the writing was bad. Well, I mean, I do think there were parts that weren't perfect, but overall, the writing for The Ones Who Live, I think, was really good. Obviously, there were some things I disagreed with. There were some things I wish, didn't happen the way they did, but that's the way it is. That's what makes storytelling so incredible. We can sit here and talk about what we would have done differently and what we liked and didn't like, but that doesn't mean overall the story sucked. You get what I'm saying? I think in the end, The Ones Who Live was a very good show, and I think people liked it. The ratings showed that. For those of you who are not aware of the ratings, The Ones Who Live pulled in, there was a source that I can't necessarily tell you guys 100% about, but all I can tell you is that The Ones Who Live, from what I heard, this is all speculation. I can't really tell you guys 100%, but one of the sources that I heard said that The Ones Who Live was bringing in around 9 to 10 million people on AMC Plus. It was doing numbers very similar to The Walking Dead Season 8 and The Walking Dead Season 7. That's what I heard from a source. Hey, people can believe what they want to believe, but in my opinion, I would definitely believe this source. I would definitely trust this source for sure. Some people may not want to, or some people might think that that can't be possible, but all I can say is I would definitely trust that source for sure, 100%, so that's pretty much all I have to say about The Ones Who Live. I think The Ones Who Live was a really great show, and I honestly love it. Rick Grimes back in the Walking Dead universe is what we needed, and 2024 gave us that, so huge year for Rick Grimes, huge year for The Walking Dead, man. Next, we're going to talk about The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon Season 2, The Book of Carol. Still can't stand that name, I can't lie. I'm not a big fan of that name, but The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon Season 2 obviously was the other show we got in 2024 for the Walking Dead universe. And honestly, personally, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good season. I think just getting to see Carol back in The Walking Dead was really exciting. I think I'm kind of at a stage with The Walking Dead where I'm really starting to appreciate the OG characters that we have left, even if I didn't really like them that much before. Carol was a character I've been very critical of throughout my time as a Walking Dead fan. I've always put Carol in like the C tier category. I've never really been that big of a fan. I always thought she was a little bit overrated personally. Never really liked her that much. Thought she was really annoying in season 10. But honestly, seeing her in Daryl Dixon season 2, it was really, really awesome. And I honestly enjoyed it a lot. And now I would definitely move her up higher than C tier in the current state of The Walking Dead. And it's really, really cool to see her and Daryl back together. And we kind of had some cool moments between them in Daryl Dixon season 2. And it was just really good to see Melissa McBride back as Carol, man. It's awesome to see these characters again. And I just wonder where the story's going to go in Daryl Dixon season 3, It's probably going to come out sometime fall of this year. I wish it could be a little bit earlier. I wish it would be like summer, but it'll probably be fall. But we got introduced to some really cool characters like Ash. Ash is a really, really cool character. I truthfully love this guy. I think he's one of the best characters they've ever introduced in the Walking Dead universe. I like him better than anybody that got introduced in Magna's group in Season 9, besides Connie. I really love Connie a lot. I'm really hoping we get to see her again in the future. I truly love Connie. I think she's a fantastic character. But Ash is incredible, and there was just beautiful scenery, beautiful shots in Daryl Dixon Season 2. Daryl kissed a girl, for crying out loud, in Daryl Dixon Season 2. I mean, Daryl finally getting some more action, getting some more post-apocalypse love, man. I mean, that was incredible. That was really weird to see, right? I mean, what did you guys think whenever Daryl and Isabel started kissing? I mean, I was like, whoa, that's a little bit much, right? I was like, what the heck is going on here? But it was cool to see. And obviously, just the cinematography and the shots, it was a beautiful season, man. It really was. And obviously, Laurent and everything going back to America with Ash towards the end. I wonder what we're going to see in season 3 from them. Are we going to see them at all in season 3? Are we going to see Ash and Laurent land? What's going to be happening in season 3 of Daryl Dixon? I'm not really sure, but it's kind of crazy that we're already on season 3 of Daryl Dixon. I mean, does that weird you guys out at all as well? Like how fast this time is going by? And also, I wanted to say this as well. Today is Norman Reedus' birthday. So happy birthday to Norman Reedus, man. Make sure you guys drop a happy birthday to Norman Reedus on his Instagram, man. He turns 56 today. Norman Reedus is 56. Guys, we are getting old. Norman Reedus is almost 60 years old. That's insane, man. Time is really going by fast. But yeah, so happy birthday, big happy birthday to, you know, Norman Reedus, man. Daryl Dixon, my favorite character. You know, he brought that character to life better than anybody else ever could have, you know, and he's the perfect Daryl Dixon. There's never been a better casting, you know, that was just perfect. And I'm so excited to see what the future holds, and I hope he continues to play Daryl till he's 75, man. You know, I really do. So 2024, overall, guys, big year for The Walking Dead. Daryl Dixon season 2, obviously, and The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live earlier in the year. Um, it was an incredible year for The Walking Dead, man. I really think so, and I'm super excited to see what 2025 has in store. You know, obviously we know we have Dead City season 2 and Daryl Dixon season 3 coming out this year. So seems like it's going to be another big year for The Walking Dead, and I really wonder if we're going to see any Rick Grimes news in 2025. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Do you think we will see Rick Grimes news in 2025? Personally, I do think we will. I don't think a whole year is going to go by without any updates from Rick Grimes. I really do believe we will see a Rick Grimes update in 2025 for sure. So we'll just have to wait and see. But that's going to do it for the video, guys. I really appreciate all the love and all the support. Just a little cool nostalgic recap video for 2024, man. It was a big year for The Walking Dead. We'll see what 2025 has in store. That's going to do it. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more Walking Dead content like this. Every time you guys drop a like, it really helps the video be seen by other people. So make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications. I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there in the crazy world, man. I love you guys. Peace out.